So there's definitely been a change from when you grew up here as far as the drug trafficking.
Oh, yeah.
What about population? Have you, since you were born, has Naco grown or declined in population?
The what?
Since you've lived here, has the population of Naco increased?
Oh, yes, definitely. Well, a lot of people I don't even know anymore. I used to know that, well, it was common, you know. Everybody knew everybody. Just like one big family, you know. Not anymore. A lot of newcomers, I don't even know what their names are. Some of them, I see some at the post office. Some of them are real nice, I can't say it, but some of them look down your nose at you. You know, because you're darker than me or whatever, you know. But what the heck, those things just ignore, you just ignore.
So you feel like violence and discriminatory behavior has increased in the
Yes.
years?
It has increased.
Do you find something that, do you ever ask yourself why that is?
Yeah, well, not really, but because I can guess why, you know,
What
more or less.
Some of your guesses?
Yeah, drugs, that's the why.
Do you think the relationship being close to the border has increased the level of drugs being crossed in Naco, or do you think it comes from various parts already here?
Well, it does come from across the border, let's face it. But that it comes from down somewhere, Colombia or down in Mexico somewhere, you know, where they race all that. You got to remember the kids across the line used to have a shoe shine box and you want shoe shine? Sure, you know. Anymore, you don't see that. They make more money selling drugs. Some of them admit it. Hell, I can make more money with it. You know. They offer them a job. You crazy? You know. Who wants to work? You know? Before when we were kids, we were always hustling for a job. You know. We'll chop wood for you for a quarter so we could go to movies. So now we used to hitchhike to Bisbee every Saturday to the matinees. But then we'd get up real early, chop wood for somebody, get an axe and go, hey, sure, give us a quarter. We'd hitchhike to Bisbee to see that. We used to charge 10 cents for the movie and a nickel for a big old bag of popcorn, you know. A quarter was a lot of money. For us kids anyway. Yeah. In fact, in high school, we had a little hole-in-the-wall restaurant, the old Bisbee in the old high school. My mom would give me a quarter or 30 cents. I'd go out there and get a hamburger and a soda pop and a little bag of chips for 20 cents. Have a nickel left over. And they were good hamburgers too. Not like they make them now. Yeah, it was a lot of difference.
If you were able to change something about Naco, what would it be? Would it be restoring Camp Naco and bringing tourists here? Or would you, not necessarily would you be against that, but do you see other routes that would help Naco in the sense of economically as well as the values with its youth and so forth?
What we need is more businesses in Naco, really. We used to, when I was a kid, there used to be 3 grocery stores, well, 2 large ones and a small grocery store, and they all had a tremendous business. And had a hardware store. I mean, it was real nice because, well, there weren't that many cars either, you know. So people could go to Bisbee. And then you could bring anything from across the border anyway. It was a lot cheaper for the same products. I remember a loaf of bread used to be a nickel or a dime sometimes, you know. And butter was 2 bits, a box of a pound. There were 4 little squares in it, I remember. And milk was, what, quarter, 15 cents. They didn't have gallons, they had quarts. Milk, I mean bottles, with a cardboard cap. and that much was cream, the rest was milk, and now you buy water. You get a gallon of water, it just like chucked milk. I mean, chucked water. That's terrible. That's what makes people sick, you know. All those vegetables and stuff that they got so many chemicals that it affects people all right. Yeah. Like Mr. what's his Jim, I forget his last name. He said, well, we grew up on when we were kids. So now, poison to modern kids now is that they'll get sick. Yeah, 'cause you used to milk your own cow. The milk was not pasteurized. What are you doing? Good whole milk. Butcher your own cow, your own calf, and your own hog. Get your ham up there, bacon. I mean, that was good stuff. Not anymore. In fact, I don't know if you noticed it, but I have. Mama fries bacon for bacon and eggs. The bacon used to smell, you know, it was so good. Not anymore. Tell my wife, don't give me none of that. That's right. That is right. What else do you want to know?
After the Army, you
Yeah.
returned to Naco. And what did you do for a living?
Well, I worked. I was at the country club
Okay.
for a while. And then I worked for a railroad too. And that's hard work. Little pay, but hard work. And then I went forward. And then I started working for a contractor up here in Bisbee. Doing air conditioning, plumbing, sheet metal. I spent 4 years in each. Electrician, 4 years. 4 years sheet metal, 4 years in plumbing. And
So you can build your own house if you need to.
oh yeah. So I got pretty well educated. I had a good boss. He taught me. He says, if I had a doubt or something, I'd always ask him. He'd drop anything, whatever he was doing, just to come and help me and explain it. Fine. I had a wonderful boss, I tell you.
That's good to hear.
And
It's
then
oftentimes people
yeah.
can't say that.
that's right. It was great. That guy knew his business. He knew just about anything you'd ask him. And then I went to work. I saw an opening at Fort Huachuca. I wanted a heating equipment mechanic. I put in for it. Got it. I retired from it. Yeah.
So you traveled a lot to Fort Huachuca.
Oh yeah. That truck knew the way by itself, and you didn't even have to break it. 20-some years.
Wow.
Over that.
So you saw a lot of changes on Fort Huachuca then too.
Oh God, yeah. Sure have.
What year did you retire?
1985.
And you've enjoyed your retirement since?
Oh yeah, heck yes. I used to do a lot of odd jobs too, you know, on the side. After I retired, I did a lot of work around Naco.
What kinds of work did you do?
Electrical. Most of those trailers that are hooked up, I did them.
That's probably why you're in such good shape.
Beg pardon?
That's probably why you're in such good shape.
Could be. And
You
the
kept
doctor,
yourself busy.
and then the doctor said, I don't want you crawling under buildings. I don't want you climbing any more roofs, going into attics. I said, no matter that. I said, okay, you're the boss. But that extra money helped, you know. Used to pay my greens fees anyway. Got them.
You like to golf.
Oh yeah, I love it.